Hello, everybody. We are here, the Forsaken Kingdom, and of course, everyone wants to come home. And I'm sure my son's going to call in about 5 minutes, so we're going to have to go on a break. But we have Durzo Blint, Narcissus, Ugla, Ulik, and myself as DM. And we're going to be picking up from our last adventure, which was hysterical. If you are interested in seeing a grown man lie on a roof because he did something to somebody else's girl that he should not have done, and then try to make up for it by shooting his friends with a crossbow, that's the one you want.
I didn't shoot my friends. I tried to shoot her man.
You shot his friends. It's like, yeah, you come outside. He's like, no. Psst. Oh no. Hilarity ensued. Yeah. So that's where we were, and I think that's where we're going to pick up from. We're going to pick up shortly thereafter. You guys were at the Inn of the Seven Dragons, or no, actually you were on your way back. You had met up, this being Ukla and Narcissus, discussing what was going down with a very hungover a goblin, wondering when's the next drink and when's the next party. Durzo, you were at the Eastern Gate, trying to figure out if you should track those two mysterious riders that Narcissus was trying to track, but you failed to roll and you couldn't. So stop playing. That's why we have video, sir.
No, I am.
Okay.
No.
The question being for you now is whether or not you're gonna go back into the town. It is a little past midnight. The hustle and bustle of the early part of the day has been over for quite some time now, but there's still an active nightlife, such as it is with the day laborers finally coming in from their mining and from their crafts in order to plow their wares or spend their money to plow wherever they can, wherever they can afford it.
So, Lou, what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb a tree that's kind of near the gate, not too close to the gate, but near the gate that I can see the main road and see who enters the main gate.
Okay, so
is there trees large enough?
If you were to gauge that, now they had cleared the vegetation from the wall to about maybe about 100 yards in each.
Okay, 300 feet.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go into the wooded area, climb a tree, and just perch myself there, cover myself with my cloak to blend into the darkness. Have my bow, ready on the side.
Okay. Bye. Like I said, as soon as we freaking start, I get a call. We're going to have to take a break.
Father, please get me.
Can you retrieve me from my sanctum sanctorum? All right, so we're going to take a quick break and be right back. Okay, well, as it turns out, I don't have to take that long a break, which is awesome. So back with Durzo Blint, just outside the walls, just inside the vegetation, watching the road for the eastern gate to see if he sees anything suspicious. Not unlike a elf in black clothing and a partial mask sitting in a tree. Nothing
In
suspicious.
the darkness, it's not like it's daytime and everybody can see me like I'm a zoo animal.
Yeah, look at him. I'm telling you, it looks like he's doing America's Top 40.
This is Casey Kasem, and we're giving this shout out to 75 years young Elizabeth. She's looking forward to her 76th birthday, spending it with her grandchildren, and recounting the days of stigmata.
Stigmata.
And I just finished eating my wife's feet.
Oh. I don't know why you went in that direction. What the hell?
Like, she remembers the mosh pit and saying, "Breathe, save us. Save us, Reese." This one goes out to her. We have Jesus built by Hot Rod, by the old band ministry. Enjoy.
Oh, you
Ukla
can't
and
play it.
Narcissus. Now, you
Nah, he
guys,
can't.
the idea was to go back to the inn, or were you guys doing something else? I just watched this thing too, but the
Yeah, I was just trying to watch it right now too. The last thing I remember saying was getting close to the gate, but not so close that the guards see me. That's
Right.
the last thing I remember. That's the last thing I said. But I
well,
don't know
and
where I was
then
going.
you had met Ukla was coming out after, and Ukla had let you know that Garrett had gotten a what looked like a coin purse from one of the two riders, and then you had subsequently followed them, not knowing that exchange had happened. So when you
Right.
came back in after deciding against following them out into the wilderness, you guys met up at right, like literally in the street as he was walking out to find you, and we're explaining to each other what had just happened. So the idea is, what do you do next?
We're gonna have to kidnap Garrett.
Now knowing that
what?
Durzo is not there on the roof anymore, assuming that he had tried to escape the town, you were followed Garrett. And Ukla had followed Garrett to the bathhouse. He went in, and then you went to look for Narcissus. You met, you talked, and that's where you are right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
and-
not
and
unusual that you're in the street talking. You're on foot, Ukla. You're talking with Narcissus on horseback, and with Felix in tow.
Almost eye to eye level.
Right, pretty much.
So I'm gonna tell Mr. Narcissus, this guy knows something, and we need to get the information. Now, the question is, how are we going to get him out of here, or how are we going to get the information off of him? He's in the bathhouse right now, as we speak.
Let me look at my character sheet before I start opening my mouth.
Because remember, all I'm good at is beating people up. I can't intimidate nobody. I can't talk to nobody. Nothing.
I only got +1 on medicine. Frick.
And I'm going to ask him, do you know where Durzo's at?
Last time was on the roof. I'm assuming that he's trying to get to the hostels that we set up for. I'm assuming he's trying to do that.
And Steve, did you let me know? Yeah, you did say that they went out of the gate that we had to come after, right?
They
Yeah,
left out of the gate.
yeah, because I told you that we couldn't go back to the.
To
So
the
what
hostel.
are we gonna do? This guy has some information, man. We got to get this information off of him. But the question is, we can't do nothing to him while he's in here.
Says who?
Or we just. And then how are we gonna get away with it? Once he alerts all the guards, we're not fighting out of here. We're gonna wind up getting killed. There's too many of them. Even
Okay.
I can't handle these many people.
Listen.
Okay, shoot.
We
Go.
could do this one or two ways.
Okay.
We can acquire the information from him one way or another, or we
Okay.
can appeal to his fears. Apparently, he's afraid of his captain, so we can try and blackmail the information out of him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that? Do you have an idea? I'm
Well,
blank.
Just threaten to reveal his conspiracy to the captain. He just got paid a giant bag of gold.
Yeah, but and then the whole thing about that turns into our word against his. And if the captain knows him, most likely the captain's gonna believe him.
If the captain knows him, what's the possibility that he's going to believe him?
That's true. Well, he's in
I
the
mean,
bathhouse
why
now.
are we going to be just some random people show up out of nowhere and
Well, he's in the bathhouse now. I mean, I do have some gold to spare. Maybe we could pay some people to turn the eye away, you know? But the question is, if we do this wrong, we're going to have to fight our way out of this place, right?
yeah, if we do this wrong, things can go wrong real bad. You're right. We can wait till everything dies down and sneak in and get
I
it.
have an idea.
What?
His wife is in love with Durzo. Maybe we could pay her to get the information out of him. Remember, she's in love with Durzo. She said it in the bar. Clearly, I'm in love. I loved it. So instead of us going through him, let's go through her. Right now, she's pissed off because he busted her lip. And you got the forked tongue, brother. You do some good talking. Not me. I'll let you do the talking. The only thing is we gotta find where she lives at, and that's easy because we could pay somebody, or we could just inquire through town to see where she lives at, and maybe she could get the information off of him, or give us an idea of what's going on.
He did yell at her, telling her to go back to the bathhouse.
And he's in there with her now.
Maybe that's where they live.
It could be possible. I could go in and make believe I'm gonna take a shower, me and you, to see if we could just like look at the place to see what's going on, and find out where she's at, and then maybe we could talk to her in the morning when or we could find out what's his shift at work. Then we could talk to her there.
Yeah.
Good idea?
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so do you want to go to the bathhouse now to see what's going on? Or do you want to look for Durzo to see where he's at?
I think if Durzo was in trouble, we'd hear it.
Okay, so come on. So let's go to the bathhouse. So Lou, you down?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so me and Narcissus and this guy up. Felix, is he still passed out? Or
He's conscious in the vaguest sense. His eyes are just like.
Oh, I know how to get him up. I'm gonna.
He seems more. He seems more bored than anything else.
I'm gonna be like Narcissus. You wanna see me get him up real fast? Felix, We're going to the bathhouse. Come on.
What?
Come on, buddy. You peed on yourself. You gotta go bathe again. Come
But
on. Lewis, I'm picking him up and I'm dragging him with me.
No, come on, Master, no.
No. You don't know how to hold your drink and you're peeing on yourself, and we cannot have you embarrass us.
He just-
You smell like urine.
He tries to dead weight himself, but he realizes that you're just lifting him. He's like, ah.
like, no. Be like, Rambo, don't start. 'Cause if I
Felix
have to-
hates baths.
Okay. Because, you know, Felix, if I have to hog tie you and drag you over there, that's exactly what's going to happen.
No need to tie Felix like hogs. Oh.
Oh, come on, let's go. So we're going to start going our way towards the bathhouse.
Yeah.
okay. You make it to the bathhouse. I'm gonna go, and there's at least 2 men that are still waiting. They are pissed. They're like, "What the fuck is the holdup? I need pussy."
In the
So
bathroom?
where's...
No, he's filthy. It's one of the miners.
He's trying to clean up.
He's
okay.
trying to clean up because he's just like, they
So-
won't let me touch him unless I clean this up. Move it along, boy.
So where's the door guy at, Lewis?
Sitting at the door. He's just
No,
he's sitting there
I don't know, he
ignoring.
walked away
No,
or- Okay.
he's sitting. He has a stool there, and he's a young kid. He looks bored. He's just looking around, ignoring the
outcries.
the outcries of haste.
So,
And he's just
I'm gonna
looking
walk up to
around,
him.
you know, nods to a couple of people that wave to him. You know, he obviously knows people in this town. So, you know, you walk up to him. He takes your measure. He's maybe about an inch shorter than you, and he's young and he's fit. He's not a barbarian, but he looks like he can hold his own. And he's like, "What? Get
me
in
and my
line
friend
like
here
the
were
rest of
like,
them."
Oh, get in line? I was going to give you 2 gold pieces, but I guess we got in line.
He was like, whoa, hold on, sir. Maybe we can make some kind of arrangement.
Okay. I said, get us in somewhere nice. Me and my partner here, and get him. I'll pull Felix up like this. Him too.
He's like,
And I put him back down.
You sure you want to
And,
wash? He's like, are you sure you want to wash that?
Yeah, of course. He's part of the group. I say here. Here's 3. So I hand them
Right.
3 gold pieces. Let me move him out. of the
he-
character sheet.
Tries to palm him, but he's doing a horrible job at it. He's just like, welcome. He's like, welcome, sir. All you hear is, what the fuck? and let you guys in.
God.
And inside, it's very hot, and it's very hot and humid in this place.
Yeah, it feels like
Um,
home.
Yeah. So, well, for you, yeah, absolutely, it feels like home. And the girl at the desk she looks like she's about 18. She's tall, dirty blonde. She looks exhausted. She's constantly addressing some of the people that are still inside waiting. Their smell is amplified by all the humidity and the heat in this room, and they're pissed off because they can't get in. And all you hear upstairs is yelling, is muffled yelling, like, "Who told you to be with that fucking elf? Get out of him! Shut up! Go away!"
Lewis, can we more or less figure out what room they're in?
No, because it's
down.
upstairs. It's just echoing
Okay.
from upstairs. You could just hear it.
Okay, so now we know they definitely live here. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to the lady.
and she's looking up like, you're gonna have to take a seat, sir. We seem to be backed up a little.
Backed up a little bit. So I put 2 gold pieces on the table.
Make sure you deduct the 5, because I don't see you reaching towards your
I-
character sheet to deduct that 5
yes,
gold
I am.
pieces,
You
sir.
could take a look. I have 47. Now I
Because
got 44. Come on,
yeah.
bro. What
No,
you
no,
trying
no,
to
no.
accuse me of cheating?
I am
I'll take my
absolutely
cut.
accusing you of that.
Okay. So now that's 2
Because
more, so I
according
got
to
42
this, you
gold.
have no gold.
Yes, I do. I
You-
have. Steve gave me 50.
Did he? Or did he give you? He
Yeah,
gave Durzo
no,
50.
he gave me the gem. No, he gave me the gem and 50 gold, which I gave the gem up, right?
Durzo, you're
Then I
muted.
have-
By the way, you were talking. You muted. Okay, so Make sure you
Yeah, so now I got 42 gold. I've been taking, bro. Come on, bro.
Just
I'm
making
not
sure.
a hack. You know, I'm offended. I'm gonna have to find another DM that trusts me.
You can't find
Yeah.
nobody. You ain't
good luck.
find nobody.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so I'm gonna, slide the 2 gold on the table, and I'll be like,
She's
yeah,
like, she just looks. She's like, listen. As much as I would love to take your bribe, we don't have any rooms available. It's like you. She says, look at this lot. You know how long it takes to clean one of these filth mongers? Then we have to clean the tubs. Then we have to reheat the water. And then we have to clean one of these filthy wretches. It's like, yes, they're beautiful. I'm moist and all that. I cannot help you. She
Thank you.
sees more exhausted than interested.
So I'm gonna.
So she
I'm
just
gonna
slides
tell her,
slides the coins back over to you. She's like, have a seat. We'll be with you shortly. All you hear behind you is just a bunch of nonsense, bullshit, liar. Just they are not happy.
So we're gonna go to the back of the inn place.
We're inside, right?
You're already inside.
Yeah.
We're already inside.
So there's a small waiting area. There's just benches that line the walls,
Uh-huh.
and
hold on. Let me
there's
add to go back on.
there's a stairwell going up. There's no one actually guarding the place, like no militia or anything like that. But you do recognize one of the men you recognize the javelin thrower, the expert javelin thrower that pegged Durzo in the gut earlier in the day.
He's on the line.
He
To
is,
bathe?
yeah, he's online to bathe. Yeah, he's not happy at all either.
So we're gonna go and wait. I'm gonna whisper to see if there's any possible way you could get upstairs to find out what room they're in.
I was thinking about that. No, wait. So I looked down on Felix.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's just like,
So I put my hand on his shoulder, and I talk to him mentally. I tell him, Felix, don't overreact. That's why I'm holding you. It's me. Listen.
Are you
I
a
need you-
witch?
Shh. Yes, I'm a witch. Actually, very much so. Shut up. Now listen to me, damn it. First of all, I want to tell you this, and I mean this, and I want you to understand the weight of what I'm about to tell you. I am glad I didn't eat you.
You were gonna eat Felix?
Yes, I was, and I'm very, very happy that I didn't. You are more valuable than I realized, that any one of us can ever realize. I need you to do something.
Felix
Me
is valuable?
and Master are going to cause a scene. I need you to sneak upstairs and look around. I need you to find that big guard that gave Durzo the stink eye and the girl with the 3 missing teeth. I need you to find them and find out what room they're in.
Missing teeth. Stink
Yeah,
eye.
just
remember he was mostly cocked that whole time or sleeping.
Yes, that's also true too. Yes,
That's true.
That is correct.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I described the guard that he's looking for
Okay.
to him, and then describe the girl. Like, I need you to find this pair. I need you to find them, and I need you to keep track.
I know a better way. I know a better way you can do it.
Let
but I
him
can't
finish,
say.
sir.
Oh shit! Damn.
Go ahead.
So I need you to find them, and learn
See.
the layout upstairs. Find out what room they're in, and then sneak back to us. Let us know.
He's like, so no.
If you have an opportunity to line your pockets, go right ahead.
That's like,
That perks him up a little. He's like,
of course, master. He's like, but ugly humans are everywhere.
no offense. So he's like, he looks at you again, Luca. He's like, no offense, master.
I'm like, don't worry about them. They're more angry that they can't take. They're more angry that they can't take a bath right now, and that would distract them.
I don't understand humans' need for bathing all day. Oh.
Okay, so
He's like, I await your signal.
Ukla. I tell Ukla mentally the same thing I just told Felix.
Okay, so then what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna get? What distraction are we gonna do to?
So I'm gonna punch Ukla in the face.
Okay.
okay. You take 1 point of damage. Do you have any strength? You have any strength bonus?
No, I pull the punch. No, I don't
No,
have
you-
any strength
okay,
bonus.
so it's
He's like, it's like him getting hit. That's like
Yeah.
me getting slapped by Camilla. A joke.
But he still takes the damage, so he's just like, so what are you gonna do? And everyone perks up. It's like, yeah, it's like finally some entertainment.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna do, Lou? So
You're
it
gonna
hits
power
me,
bomb
I'm
him?
just gonna. No. I'm just gonna like make believe I'm falling back like that, and land on some people. And
Okay.
land on the guard too. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you
make believe he hit
gonna
me so
fly
hard
and
that, like,
pancake, didn't
throw
do
it-
so that
Yeah.
that is alerts people to like, whoa, what the hell? It's like they're just looking at you, Narcissus, like what? And you land on them and they're like, hey, get off me!
And I take a weird looking stance.
The guard, the spearman, he's barely looking up, and he's just like, ugh. He's trying to pretend like he doesn't see a thing. In other words, I'm off duty. I'm trying to bathe to get some buns. I don't got time for this bullshit. All right, and when you finally turn, when you give a glance, just using your passive perception, you don't see Felix at all. So how long are you going to keep that ruse up? How many times are you going to punch him in the face?
I'll
30
punch him
times?
once in the
'Cause
face and
that's
start
all of his hit
arguing.
points.
Now, Steve, why don't you jump on me?
He's going to start punching you 30 times. And
Like,
that's it. You're going to be at...
"Ooh, 3 or 4.
All right. Again, how long are you guys tussling for? What did
Maybe like a minute or two.
Okay.
I'm
A
gonna,
minute, yeah, a
At
minute or
this-
two with the.
I'm gonna
toss each
let
other
them,
around,
like, I'm
rough us
gonna
up.
over
And-
exaggerate everything.
right? So
he
the
hits
girl's
me, I'm
just
gonna
like,
slow-
stop it now. It's like minus. And the kid walks in. He's like, oi, get out of here. He's like, you two, you're out. No one starts a ruckus in my. No one starts a ruckus here.
So I look at him like, I'm sorry. It's that you were just talking all this crap. It made me mad.
He's like, I don't give a shit. You're out. Come back tomorrow when you've cooled off.
So
You hit really hard. Lou, I'm gonna bite myself. Like I have like a little bit of blood coming out of my mouth.
Nice,
I'll be like-
nice touch.
so
So
I
I
said,
walk out.
All right.
That's another hit point.
There's a 29-point bite to your face.
Yo, you such a hater. I swear to God, bro.
yeah, why don't you go back and start hugging the shingles again?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna light up a torch right on top of the tree that he's at.
All right. So you guys walk out, awaiting your
Yeah, we're gonna wait
your
for
little
Felix.
goblin
Now we're
companion.
gonna-
Now, for Durzo, you sit there for a good quarter of an hour, and there's some normal passersby, a couple of wagons with some, the covered wagons, some open wagons with. And sorry about that. And the one that does alert your, send your ears prickling upwards.
Alert behind you.
Yeah, right. That was a failed passive perception. And the one that perks your ears up are there's about 4 riders that come in. I need you to make a, well, actually,
No.
All right, see, this is what
No,
I'm talking
no,
about.
no, no.
Oh, no roll, I'm on this drought.
You missed that one, Steve.
I know.
Yeah, you
But
really
I keep
did.
hearing
That
about
was
it.
just amazing.
Because the best thing was that everybody laughed at him when he did that. It just made him more mad.
I need you to roll your insight because your passive won't do. Won't do it on your passive. Won't do it on automatically.
Is it a disadvantage or normal?
Normal roll.
Is that my fan making that noise?
10.
Okay. So that matches your passive. So no. Now the 4 riders they come in, and one of them you can along they're in pairs. So it's 2 and 2. They're riding their horses. They're all draped in the same type of, I don't know what that noise is, but they're all in the same type of getup as you, all in black, hooded cloaks. One of them on the furthest right, on the furthest left from you. So you can barely spy one of those dretches. It's almost obscured, but you saw it only but for a minute, for a second, for a moment,
Oh no.
and then
All
it's
right.
gone from your view as they
When so basically what was happening is the wretch is riding on the horse.
no, it's running alongside the horse on the outside of it. So from your
Like in the
angle,
forest itself.
yeah, they're coming out of the clearing to go towards the fort. Now, as they come out of the woods and into the clearing, you spy it for a second. You don't have a really good angle, and you think you saw it. It could be it. It looks familiar, but once they make it into the clearing, it disappears. You don't see it again.
Okay. So I'm going to climb down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm going to basically, I'm going to wait where I see like other people walking in. I'm just going to mingle in with them.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to follow them.
Well, by the time you get down, they're traveling at a brisk pace to get into the town. They're maybe about 50 yards away from you, so you can see them barely because they're not so ornately dressed. The only reason that you can see them, I feel like I'm talking against that noise. So if you could mute
Yeah, it's a lot of noise.
until you can
Can you
talk,
mute yourself?
until it's your turn to talk. The only thing that stands out is their formation because everyone else is loosely gathered, even if they're in pairs. So that's really it. So it's two by two, and they're all moving at the same pace. All right. So by the time you get to the gates of the eastern gate, they're pretty much blended in, and for you to catch up to them, you'd have to run. Unmute yourself and then mute yourself when you're
I'm
done.
not gonna run.
Okay. So now what are you doing?
I'm gonna go in just like with everybody else. Mm-hmm. And once I get in, mm-hmm. I'll go through certain little alleyways to move myself a little faster to try to catch up with them.
Okay. Unfortunately, catching up to them is not going to be easy. Doing it the way you're doing it, because you're taking extra care to get to that point, and for you to be able to do that.
What about a fast walk?
Well, again, a fast walk against a trot from a horse is you're not going to catch up to them. You're not going to make any grounds catching up to them. So they're not running, but if they were walking at say
As long as
5
I can
miles an
recognize the
hour,
horses, I'll recognize the horses as to see what type of horses they had.
mm-hmm.
I'll be able to follow them. So I'm just gonna keep on going normal.
Okay. Do a survival, and do your roll is going to be a 12, but it's going to be at a disadvantage. Okay. You get to a point where you were following them. You see them, but the last that you saw them, they were heading up the road towards the Lord's keep, the Lord of this fort's keep. So his keep / mansion. And the last that you saw them is that they were going in, and the portcullis was coming down. As they rode in.
I'm gonna go to the directions of what Narcissus told me.
Back to the hostel?
Yeah, to the hostel where the old lady is at.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna need to tell them that I feel that they're here. So,
All right. So on your way back, all you hear is, "Get out of here! Don't come back!" It's like, "Come back when you've cooled off." It's like, "Damn, you hit me hard, dickhead!" And you
That's fucked up,
you're
man.
coming up the street just as they're not being shoved out, but they're walking out, and Ukla has a bloody lip. Now, don't go half cocked and start shooting arrows at everybody. I'm just saying, this is what you see.
So I'm gonna, I'm like just gonna walk up to them.
Coincidentally, as you guys are coming out waiting for Felix and is playing your role, albeit horribly, you can see a hooded Durzo coming over to you.
So I'm gonna point to the nearest alleyway.
We make our way over that way.
Yes.
Doesn't seem suspicious. One guy pointing to an alley and 3 guys walking in.
There's 2 guys walking in, and you always got to make everything bad.
Just saying. All right.
Just say the
Go
story.
ahead. No, you guys move. You guys move to the space where you can have your
Narcissus,
conversation.
Ukla, I think he's here. I saw 4 riders riding in, and I believe I saw one of those dretches in the forest. Once they hit the clearing, it was gone. So I think he rode in. I lost him when he got inside because they're on horses. But it's 4 of them.
You lost them in the town?
Mm-hmm.
All
The
right.
last place I was able
Where
to
did
still
they
pick.
go?
Let me talk. The last place that I was following him, it looked like he was going to the Lord's Keep, but I don't know if he went there or not.
They're going towards the Lord's Keep.
Why would he be doing that?
We don't know if he really went there or not. I didn't follow him all the way.
But it's
They were on
I'm gonna
horses,
talk-
and I'm walking.
So I'm gonna tell Steve. I'm gonna be like, wait, if he's
Narcissus.
talking about the Narcissus, I'm gonna tell Narcissus if he, why would they be giving Jared money, then riding to the keep if Jared went straight to the bathhouse?
All right. So
Because nobody's gonna be around when they cause havoc.
conspiracy. Either that guard is against the Lord, and he just got paid off to let them go in there and
And kill him,
do the deed,
and then blame.
or the
You.
guard is a halfway man that deals with the Lord and them, and the Lord's the one who's having the dealings with them.
Or if your first assumption is right, they could be trying to blame Durzo for killing the Lord.
I was it I get blamed for?
Yeah, because you were banging his wife.
Yeah, of course. You were banging his wife. And now she has 4 missing teeth because
So
of you.
now all you hear. Get out of here, you smelly goblin!
Okay, so
Filthy
So-
humans, keep your stinking baths.
Hey, Lou, I'm just gonna come. My hand is gonna reach out of the alleyway and grab him and pull him in.
You keep your bath. And another thing, if I ever see you, my master's gonna.
Put my hand over his mouth like, shut up.
Once I mean, you pull him in, cover his mouth. He's at first his eyes are huge as saucers. Then he's like relieved, and then he's like,
Wait, they piss himself?
he said,
I'ma
"Uh-oh," through
give-
your mouth. He's like, "Uh-oh."
I'm gonna give him the most dirtiest look. Like, man, if you wasn't family, I would beat you.
It's like, you frightened us, master. Look what you made me do. It's like, look what you made us do.
all right, don't tell me he peed on himself again.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dad,
if
he
you
did.
put down the controller and you focus, you would have heard that the first time.
This is not a no controller. This is a massage mechanism. It's massaging my hands. Oh
So
my
I
lord!
asked
he peed
Felix,
on-
what did he learn?
He's like, oh. He's like the little humaness of years. It's like, she was beating him with a stick.
She was beating him?
It's like, I didn't understand it. He was bound. It's like it's like and she had a large candle and she was pouring the wax. I think she's evil.
Damn, I should have snuck up there. He's already tied up. We could have taken advantage of him. Holy crap. He's a freaking sadomasochist.
Is he
He's a man-
still tied up?
He's a masochist. Of course he is.
It's like he's like
but-
he's like, well, the he's like the young bullish the young bull of a human. He caught Felix peeping.
How did he catch you
caught,
upstairs?
He caught Felix spying. Yeah, it's like,
So I'm gonna ask Felix if can you determine what side of the building the windows are on?
he looks confused at your question.
Do you know what side of the building his room was in that you found him?
He's like, west. It's like he's just like he doesn't seem to have an inner compass. So he's like, it's like Felix is no tracker. Should have asked master. He
I'm
points
gonna
to
take you
Durza.
back to the tomb. I'm gonna take you back to the tomb.
He's like, no. Felix will get this. Straight upstairs,
I'm gonna
left
put you in with the big coffin.
10 paces. Shh. 10 paces. Rights. So right side, left. So the stairs, left 10, right. That.
So I remember the inside of the place because I was in there. Where would that be? In the back of the building where the window is at?
I'm gonna give this to you because of your investigation skills. I'll give that to you, and it's probably more an insight roll. But
You want me to roll it? I'll
no,
roll it.
that's fine. It's on the other side of the house. There were two sets. There were rooms to both left and right. Most of them were set up for the bathing, but there was a separate area that I don't remember if they said that you're not to go in that area, to go wait in the room. But there was a separate area that didn't seem like it was set up for a bathing. So it had a fancier door. So that may be what Felix is talking about.
So, all right. So is it in an alleyway or is it open to everybody?
He's like, Felix doesn't understand.
It's
I'm
late
gonna
at
go.
night.
I'm gonna go. It's nighttime.
Hold
I'm gonna go.
on. Before you go, I'm gonna explain to Dwight what happened in there with the exchange of gold and
You
all
mean
this other
Durza?
stuff.
Durzo.
Yeah, Durzo. Excuse me, Durzo. I'm gonna explain to Durzo what happened with the two men coming in, the mask guy, which we think that he's the guy that's summoning the demons. They gave Jared, they exchanged some money, so Jared is holding some information. So if you could go up there and interrogate him and get the information out, that'll be good. Plus, he's in love with you.
So she is. So I'm gonna walk the building, and the side of the building that Felix was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is it open or is it in an alleyway also?
It's in the back alley between the two buildings.
All right. So I'm gonna look at the window.
The window's about 25 feet up. The sill of the window is 25 feet up. So the window itself is 30 feet. The full length of the window is 5 feet. So the top of it's 30. The sill is 25. Is he frozen? What's happening right now?
I think he's thinking really hard.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, I think he's frozen.
This is Casey Kasem, top 40. We're
Is he
coming
really
from
frozen?
you.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's.
yeah.
We're coming from you
Say
from Port
something.
St. Lucie.
See if he catches up.
And it looks like he's about to commit suicide. He's depressed, right? Look at him. It does, right?
Oh. Yep, there he
Oh,
went.
dropped.
Oh, man, that was so
All right, well,
good.
so we're going to give him a few seconds to come back. While we're waiting,
I asked
wife-
Felix, did he acquire anything while he was up there?
He's like, oh,
yes, master. He whips out 3 coin purses. He's like, these were
Jesus
just.
Christ.
He said, these just happen to be lying around in open rooms.
Okay.
Ukla, is it any of these bags the ones that he received today?
The answer to that is no.
That's the thing. I only saw them handing the bags.
Yeah,
I
he-
didn't get to see how the bag
he-
really looked.
Exactly.
Because remember the way he described their back was towards us. Am I correct, Louis?
Correct.
So, but
So-
I'm just gonna take a look at the bags. What's in there?
Money.
Oh, okay.
There's some.
Okay.
There's some.
Okay.
There's
So-
money in all of them. Not a lot. You know,
Okay.
not a ton. None of them are overflowing, but there's money in all of them. So he's like, Felix did good, master.
Oh yeah, you did very good, Felix.
You did fine. You did great.
So
Thank you
he's
for the
just he you're not taking anything from him, so he's just like
No,
putting
I'll give him back the bags.
Yeah, he took it. It's his.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
his money. It's gold.
Since we're waiting for Durzo to come back, I'll help him count his treasure.
Okay.
Separate the coins for him.
I'm gonna be like Felix. Do me a favor. Why you don't go assist Durzo to see what's going on with him? Why you don't go help him? He might
It's
need
like-
your skills.
He's like, but big human threatened Felix's life. And Felix is no warrior.
No, but just help him and then come back and see if he needs any help.
It's like,
Not fighting. Any fighting comes, you run.
he's like, but
So I'm
Listen.
looking at him.
Listen, he's trying to get inside. Help him get inside.
it's like, yeah, yes, master. All right, so he's ready to get his invite again. So give me a sec here. It's funny.
So I'm gonna look at now. So I'm like, why are they going up? So that means most likely these people in this town have an idea of what's going on, or they're gonna have an idea of what's going on.
What I'm thinking,
sorry,
okay,
guys.
pure. That's right. Listen, pure theory craft. Okay. If it's the first option, this is what I'm thinking. Those guys talked to Jared. Jared and that group of guards probably got a proposition for succession. So if that was the case, he made sure that the guards and him weren't anywhere there to help when they went into the keep. And they take them out, they come back around, let them know that the deed is done, and Jared could take over. Then it'd be his fucking town. If it went that route. That's the first theory. The second
No,
theory,
but that makes sense because then this guy could, because remember necessarily he
the guy knows that we have the gem. He knows that the
Yes.
thing he wants is here.
yes.
So
So if he
that
has Jared take over the town, Jared could come and arrest us and then try to or kill us and try to
that
get the
and that's the first theory. The other theory still can be that the lord of the town is the one that dealing with them, and Jared's
yeah.
just the middleman. So they could be going there to make some kind of arrangement for the same end.
It
So
makes sense.
either way,
Makes-
we're
makes sense.
fucked in the long run.
Yeah, because
But-
the problem is, yeah, you're right about that.
But it all depends on how it goes. Now, if it's the first scenario, then we can use that to our advantage because we have a heads up on it. So when he goes to reveal to be some kind of hero or whatever the hell he wants to pretend to be, we can reveal his dealings with the Dark Riders. But if the lord of the mayor of the town is the one dealing with the Dark Riders, then there's not much we can do but run in or die.
So my suggestion is we have to leave this town today, depending on what happens. Just in case if something goes down, we could get out of here before they try to lock the town down. 'Cause
There's another-
all they gotta
there's-
do, all
there's
they gotta
another-
do is lock.
There's another
Go
thing
ahead.
we could do. Durzo did see them going into the manor.
Hmm.
We can go and investigate. And if the mayor is stout, he can hold his own for a little while. We can sweep in and become allies. Then we can explain to the mayor of the situation, and then rat out Jared. Put it, and since he got,
but then
and if
it's
he
a-
did
it's a
get
good
it,
idea.
and if he did get attacked,
It's a good idea,
know?
but what are we gonna do about Durzo?
Now,
He's going up there.
all this talking, I'm not right there listening to them,
No,
right, Lou?
unfortunately not.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna scale the wall and peek through the window.
Okay. Roll survival. Oh no, it's it's dexterity. So you're gonna roll dexterity, and it's a dex check, and the difficulty is gonna be a 10.
And it would be stealth.
No.
Ukla,
Yes.
You said
Look at the-
dexterity.
Correct.
look at the chat on roll 20.
Hold on. Give me a second.
It's it ain't a disadvantage, right?
No.
I didn't see anything. The only thing I'm seeing is your last text was saying I'm here.
No, you're not looking at roll 20. You're looking
Go to roll
at
20.
Oh,
you're looking
okay,
at
that's fine.
the Zoom chat.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt them, and I guess I failed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to do it, yeah, that's fine. We could,
Okay,
but the
so
problem is
Durzo.
if we do that. Okay, go ahead. go ahead.
You start climbing. You guys can do the texting. You start climbing, and at some point your foot cuts loose, and you boom against the outside, and you freeze there for a second because that's like you almost slip to catch because it's not so far from the difficulty. You still manage to climb halfway, but you hit, and you can hear, what the hell was that?
All right. So I'm gonna go back into the
All
darkness.
you hear is, you hear is like, you can hear that familiar voice. She's like, shut up, you heard nothing. That was just a wind. Ah.
All right. I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna do it at the second attempt.
Okay, go ahead. With that, he's like, dun, 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 dun. You turn into Spider-Man all of a sudden. And you get to the bottom of the sill, and you're looking in. You can see a faint candle on the left side of the window. And in the room, you can see him. She has some leather straps to the bedpost, and he's all but naked. He has these leather briefs that he has on. He's coated in wax, and she's beating him with a cane, like beating him.
So
this
is
is
the
what you
window
get
real
for
close to
embarrassing
them?
me. It's cracked
Is the-
open a little. That's how you.
Oh
Can,
my
that's
God, this
that's
could
how
be
you heard
so
it.
good if he does it right. If he does it right, this could be so good.
So I'm gonna slide the window open very, very slightly, and I'm gonna slither in like Narcissus.
Now you have
just
to
like
roll
a snake.
stealth. The dex check was a climb, and the stealth is what you need.
Oh, if you wanted
Now-
him to climb, you could have made him do acrobatics for that.
Yeah, you're right, but
All
it's
right,
still a dex
so,
check. However you look at it.
Yeah, I
And
guess
this
you're
is gonna be at an advantage because that's one of my skills.
It's not an advantage. It's just a proficiency. That means you get a bonus. You get to add your bonuses to that.
I don't get roll with advantage on this.
No.
No, that means you get to add a +2 onto your roll, which is still good if you really think about it. Come on,
Alright,
Poppy,
so-
roll high.
Well, my stealth is plus.
You have a +6 to the stealth, so. And even with that.
Fuck.
So you just like, you try to open the window slightly. Oi, what the hell was that? And she
I'm
looks
just
up
gonna
and
be not-
sees you. And she's just
And
like,
I'm gonna put my finger to my mouth. I'll
she
put my
sees you.
finger to
She's
my-
like, at that point, wait, hold on a second, because I have
So
something
good.
just for that. She sees you and she's looking at you like,
I'll go like this.
she's looking at him and she's looking at you. She's like,
This is so good.
she reaches to the side of the bed and she pulls out a piece of cloth. She's like, no one told you to speak. Puts it around his mouth and then covers his eye and then pulls. He had like a half a blindfold up, and then she pulls that down and she starts beating him again. She's just looking at you like,
So I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna slide in.
okay.
I'm gonna, and I'm gonna point at him.
She comes over. She's like, what are you doing here?
My love, I heard that he has put his hands on you.
She's like, oh. It's like, what the? He's like, she's like, shut up.
My love. This is so stupid. I can see he's in the room. He's like, my love, I heard that he put his hands on you.
She's like, you shouldn't. She's like, you should not
Oh
be
my
here.
God.
She's like, you shouldn't be here. You should go.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna. So Lou,
Mm-hmm.
he's got to mute himself because he's gonna make me laugh. So Lou, I'm gonna explain to her very quietly. I'm gonna say, listen, I'm here to take you away. I said, he is in cahoots with somebody who's very dangerous, and I didn't know that he was happened to be intertwined with you when I met you. But knowing that he has put his hands on you has light a fire under me.
Okay, you're gonna need to roll deception on this one. You can get it with an advantage.
Wow.
Don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up.
Even wifey's laughing at you.
Yo, that was fucking hilarious, man. Oh my lord. This nigga made me cry, bro. Oh my god, that was
Lou.
too much, man.
Mhm.
While he's going up there and he's doing all that, I want to get close enough to the house to catch
18.
Felix
Mhm.
mentally
Mhm.
and tell him that what we're going about to do.
Okay, because
then-
Felix was climbing up with him.
Right. So he's too far up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too far up.
So, well, no, he's 25 from the sill. So he's, as you go around the back, you can see Felix just hanging onto the sill. He has these climbing claws that he somehow managed to have. You can see him. He's hanging from there. He's like, oh.
So I
Just
tell I
He looks
I
down.
tell-
He's like, uh-oh.
I tell Felix that what I
Too
mean,
funny, bro.
what me and Nuclear are gonna do. I tell him.
So he's just like,
So then,
so he looks down. He's like,
Okay, master.
and
and
I
in
go
the
back to
room,
Nuclear.
you're Durzo. You hear,
Okay, master.
it's like, what? Who the hell is there?
There's no one here. Shut your hole. Ah,
He can't talk because he has
And you see,
a
you
cloth
see,
in his mouth.
you see on that. So he's like, "Whoop." No, but
It's like-
he's like,
what the hell? Shut up. No one's here.
and you can see Felix. He's like,
Uh-oh.
he can't cover his mouth. He tries to cover his
Damn,
mouth,
man.
and then he realizes the claws are in his hand.
I'm
He's
gonna,
like,
I'm gonna tell Felix to be quiet.
if he had
I'm gonna just
popcorn,
tell-
he'd be eating it right now.
So I'm gonna run back to Ukla, and then we're gonna.
So I rolled the 18, Lewis.
Okay, let me go back to these guys. So, what are you doing?
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the manor. We're gonna
Okay.
go to the manor where those guys went into.
Okay.
Right. The first thing I want to do is look at the front. Like, are there guards posted?
There are guards posted. There's one, and there's two guards on the outside, and they look bored as fuck. They have these spears or these pole arms, and they're just having a go. They're having a chat, a very boisterous one, but there doesn't seem to be anyone else posted around.
Just those two.
Just those two.
Narcissus, you want to go to them and let them know maybe there's something going down in there they could go check. Don't hurt. Maybe throw them a few goals. You good? Bro.
These
You got
guys
the fourth
are these guys the same guards that were with Jared?
Please roll an insight to remember if they were. Yes.
They were.
Yes.
So
Okay, so we're gonna have to take them out.
he says that, and I tell him I stop him. I'm like, you don't recognize them?
So I'm gonna look at them, squint at them and look.
They seem familiar to you, yes.
So how you want to do this?
Someone look around. Is there any other way inside?
The wall itself around the keep, it's about 15 feet high, and it has the iron trellis across of it. I think I'm saying that right. And they're all spear tipped.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to the front.
Is there anyone else around? Just those two guards.
Just those two.
The way it looks like now is those two guards are the only two people here because they don't want, if there's any noise, they don't want anybody else to be alerted. That's what I'm assuming.
Is there a way to sneak around them?
No. The gate is closed, and there's the wall, and that's it. It extends in both directions, maybe about 100 feet in both directions. This is a large manor, so it's 100 feet in both directions, and you can assume that the wall goes in both. It encircles the entire manor. You'd have to physically inspect it, the entire circumference of it, but from right where you are, that's what it is. And there's torch lights inside the gardens of the keep, but for the most part, you don't see from your vantage point as you're looking through, because it's not a solid door. There's just the iron portcullis, and you don't see anyone inside. Just these two guys, and they're having a spirited debate about nothing and everything, just dumb shit.
So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna pull out my 2 cups,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna get the last of that beer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start staggering and swaying towards them.
Okay. Walk me
While he's
through
doing
everything that you're doing so that I can tell you what.
Hold on, Lewis. Just one question for you, but before you get into the encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's staggering, is any way I could move up with him to get close? Where I could?
What, are you gonna be
where I could
like
pitch a
shadowing him? Like,
javelin? No, but I'm actually where I'm at now. Can I pitch a javelin if I have to?
You can absolutely the row of houses, and this is something I probably should have told you before. The row of houses stops about 20 yards from where there's a huge clearing that like the row houses don't go up to the manor. So it's you have a good 50 feet of space in every direction from where you're standing. And I don't have a map for it, but from where you're standing, there's just nothing but road, like just dirt, like a dirt road in everywhere. There's no vegetation, no cover from the last of the row houses all the way to the manor, to the wall of the manor and to where they're standing. So anyone approaching is clearly visible. It's a defensive position. So from where you are, you would need you would cross that space in order to get to the gate. And anyone there's enough light that's in that area from the braziers that they have that they can see everyone approaching. So
Now, I
you
have a
two
question before
aren't the
now.
only ones at the end of the street. There are a couple of people that are sitting on their porches. Some people talking, reveling. Not a whole lot. So maybe about 12 to 15 people in the immediate vicinity on both sides of the street. So you guys are.
Hold on, no,
I'm only saying this so that you guys aren't sticking out, and the guards don't seem to notice you because they're still facing each other, having their nonsensical conversation.
Hold on, Narcissus, before you go.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
He's
You gotta
already
know
poured
the
his
queue.
beers, so he has them in his hands.
Hold on. Before you go, where's the biggest crowd of people? The biggest crowd.
There is no crowd. I'm just saying it is loosely
But there's people
gathered.
outside, right?
Yeah,
There's
there's
people here and there.
here
like
and there.
hanging out
So
on the
it's
block.
no big groups.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go to them and be like, block party. I give each one of y'all gold piece if you start dancing towards the mansion. Let's throw a party. And I'm gonna start doing one of this, taking out the gold. and
Okay,
start
you
handing
do
it
realize that
to
you're a
the-
barbarian, so you're gonna have a disadvantage in this.
Bro, I
You
got gold pieces
you
in
need
my
to
hand.
roll
I'm
a
gonna start
persuasion.
Okay.
Just no.
Hey man, it might work, man.
You need to roll persuasion. You don't have any bonuses
Okay.
to that, so
Okay. Did it roll?
it did, and you rolled a 5. So all you hear is,
Ah.
it's like, get fucked, you drunkard.
I give him 2 gold now. I put out 2 gold in his hand.
So people are like, is he seriously? It's like, there,
I'm
a
gonna be
couple
like-
of there's a couple, and they're a little blitz, and they walk over. It's like, are you mad? Are you mental?
And I'm gonna start shaking. I'll be like, here's 2 gold. Here's 2 gold. I'll start flexing
Bro,
my muscles like this. And I'm gonna
Imagine
start-
Conan the Barbarian
hey, you know what? As long as it works.
just dancing in the streets. That's what you're doing. That's what you look like. So they're just like, it's like, but we need. It's like, but we need.
Oh,
There's like, we need music to dance.
music. You got music in your head. Don't worry about it. So I start giving him a go. Come on, let's go over here.
So
And then
the
I'm-
guys
Right there,
just.
Lou. Right there.
Huh?
Right there, Lou. Right there.
Oh, you're gonna take out your
Right there.
thing.
Yep.
All right.
Right
So
there, Lou.
So you put down your cups and he whips out his lute. He's like, ding, 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 ding.
There's
They're
some
like,
music. Let's go. So
it's
right
like,
there, I'm gonna
it's
start dancing, handing
so
out
the
2
the
gold per
couple.
person.
All right, hold on. The couple are like, is that for free? And they're pointing to your mugs.
Yep.
It's like, dance, everyone.
Yeah.
So they're starting to gather like 5 or 6 of the people that clearly aren't the owners of the last of the row houses. Those people are just standing by on the porches, like looking at you guys weirdly. And a couple of the other people are coming over. It's like, just, is there more beer? Where? Hearing the music, and the couple are just drinking. They're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Not like the water piss at the Seven Dragons.
I'm gonna go to the people. You know the people that you said they were standing. I'm gonna go to.
You're
them
gonna try to
dancing
start a
and
conga line?
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting gold pieces in their hands, and I'm gonna start.
So they're all like, party!
So I'm gonna start heading towards the gate. We're gonna
Okay.
start
Heading towards the gate, clearly you've caused enough of a ruckus for the guards to be like, what the hell is going on? They're not taking a defensive posture, but they're clearly interested in what the hell you're doing. And by you, I mean you and everyone else. And with Narcissus playing, he's what's the he's
Piper?
doing his Pied Piper routine and bringing everybody closer to the gate. All right, so I'm gonna go back to Durzo. Durzo.
Okay.
So she's like,
Good idea, right?
so she's like, I'm so confused. Do you mean?
My darling, there's nothing to be confused about.
Are you killing me?
She's like, do you mean? Do you mean it? Or I hear,
Yes.
I hear, what? What's going on? She's just like,
Yeah, man.
she double hands the thing. She's like, shut up. Or he's,
Let me help you.
you gonna take it from him and start hitting him?
Oh,
So
and I'm
he's
gonna
now
say-
he's just like,
Damn, man. I need him to do something.
okay.
so basically, I'm gonna pull her back to the side, and I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna say, listen, he's dealing with very evil people who are trying. I'm gonna tell her the village name. Oh my lord, what's that village name?
Lohmeyer.
Give me one second.
Lohmeyer.
Lohmeyer. These people tried to burn down Lohmeyer, and I helped them. And I came here to track this person. Happened to be that he was in cohorts with this guy. At the same time, I didn't even know that he was with that. You happened to be with him, but I want you to know I've been thinking about you ever since that day, yesterday.
This is too good. It's like a soap opera. One life
Okay.
to live.
So
I have to get information. What I'm gonna
As the
want you to
stomach
do,
churns.
what I'm gonna want you to do is that after I leave here, I'm gonna give her the address to the old lady's shack. And I'm gonna tell her to meet me there at 5 a.m.
So what information did you ask her again? Say that again.
I'm gonna give her the information of the address of the old lady's
So
shack.
that you can take her away.
I said yes.
Okay. And
He has information that I need. I need to know where that gentleman is, and I know he got paid. He was given a large sum of money, and it must be for a big reason, and it might harm this fort. It might harm this town.
So all you hear is psst, psst.
So I look.
He's like, you mean this?
What is that?
He's already in the room and he has it in his hand.
Oh, my Lord.
She's like,
So
I love that goblin.
she's like,
He's my
what?
favorite.
She's like, what is that smelly guy? Oh, here's.
I know.
And just he's starting to. Now he's struggling against the straps. And you can hear the wood starting to snap. So
Oh, yeah?
Felix is like, he
Yo,
opens the
I'm
window.
gonna
He's like,
grab a hand.
he hands.
I'm gonna
he-
grab a handful of nuts. I'm grabbing a handful of nuts and giving a nice little squeeze.
Okay.
If I was you, I would not. I'm gonna let it real low. If I was you, I wouldn't even try.
At that point, he's like, he's trying to like shake the leather strap across his face off, and he's not it's not moving, but he's just trying. He's like,
If you try to take the mask off, and I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a squeeze.
okay.
I heard the curse words. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more of a squeeze.
She's like, what are you doing?
He has to give me this information. What he's doing could cause harm to all the areas around here.
It's like, but
Darling, please just let me speak to him.
I need you to roll persuasion one more time.
Is it deception or persuasion? What is it?
You're trying to persuade
Persuasion.
her, so persuasion. Deception was the lie. Now you're trying to persuade her. And what a lie it was.
Was it? Did I get it?
Nothing came up.
Oh, fuck. Damn, persuasion. Did it go?
No.
Why is it not doing it?
You gotta hit the B. When you hit the little thing, you're gonna have that little dice. That's what you gotta hit.
Yeah, but it's not.
Working for me. I've been playing with it.
Yeah, it's gonna
Maybe
make
I
you
broke it?
You go blind. Don't do it.
Beyond the Superman. Roll with it.
This shit is
I don't
too
have it.
funny, bro. This is too funny. I swear to God, bro. I never laughed so hard. Nigga stupid. Nigga said my love. I came to save you. Oh my God. Yo, D, yo, Lou, you gotta put that as the highlight. My love,
Nothing,
I came
right?
to save-
No.
No, nothing.
I don't know. It's not doing it. I'm gonna have to roll it.
Just refresh your screen. It should come up.
It's on. I'm doing it from Beyond the Supernatural. Let me see.
Beyond the Supernatural.
I mean, not Beyond. D&D Beyond. Sorry.
Oh, Lewis, the violin. The name of the story is called "The Song of Ed."
No, it doesn't.
Edward
It doesn't show no like it usually will show a negative or plus or.
So just go
Hold
to
on
roll
for a
20
second.
and roll it.
You know what your bonuses are.
I got none.
So there you go. You're nothing.
Damn.
An 11.
Okay. So she's still a little unconvinced. She's like, please. She's like, is this? Please.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
She's like, don't kill
I
him.
am
She's
just.
like, don't
I'm not
kill
gonna
him.
kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I won't kill him.
Oh, he's kill
But
me.
at the s-
What the fuck?
Squeeze, shut up. I'm gonna say squeeze. So,
Squeeze, shut up.
so basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically hold on to his nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull I'm gonna go to his ear. I'm gonna say, if you scream, you'll never be able to use your stuff again. And I'm gonna pull.
You
I'm
can
gonna
just hear
pull
him
the
like,
rag out his mouth.
Whoever you are.
Shut your mouth. Listen to me very clearly. You were paid a large sum of gold from a man in black.
Oh, here's.
That I have now.
Shut up.
No.
Sorry, master.
He's sitting on the windowsill, like on the edge of jumping. But go ahead.
Who was he, and what was the reason you were paid this gold?
None. That's none of your business.
Squeeze. And if you scream, you lose.
You're dead,
I will.
man.
I'll be like, I will geld you right here, right now. You will live, but you will never know what it feels like to have compassion or lust.
I was just
The
told-
reason.
So he's like, I was just paid to lighten the garrison.
I
God.
knew it. You were right. You were right.
Around where?
Around the Lord's keep.
I'm gonna look to the girl now, as with my face saying, like, you see what he's doing?
So, she's still frightened, confused, and concerned for both of you, but she's just like, she's not in a position to make any comments at this point. So she's
Okay.
all in her feelings at this point, trying to figure out who
So-
loves her the most.
So basically, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna stuff the rag in his mouth again. All right. I'm gonna knock him out.
All right, so I'm not gonna make you roll. We'll just say that you did because
Now,
he's
listen,
prone
my-
and he is tied
okay.
up, and you crack him.
Basically, it's like because my character has simple weapons,
Mhm.
which is also like headbutts, chokes, and stuff like that, like grappling. Like my character does have that, so I'm just gonna put him to sleep without showing her that I'm not hurting him, but I'm knocking him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, Felix, gold, give me it,
So he was going through. He's, yes,
all of it now.
So he shakes his shirt, and you can see a bunch of coins just pop back
I'll
in
be
it.
making you walk out there with no pants if you don't give me all that gold.
He's like, here, master. It's like, are we?
I'm gonna,
He's like, are we leaving the way we came?
yes, go out right now.
Uh,
I'm gonna give
Takes
her
out
the gold
his
in her
his
hand.
claws, and you hear. He crawls down.
I'm gonna
Damn,
give her
Steve,
the
you on point, pops.
yo, Lou. I'm
Mhm.
gonna give her the gold in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rub my cheek on her face. Okay.
Oh my God, this is romancing the stone. I love this. It's
Okay,
so
go ahead.
good.
I'm gonna
And
rub
that's
my
it.
cheek. I'm gonna say, listen, here is enough gold where you can live very well. I am telling you, you need to get away from him
It's like, but I thought we were going
because
together.
we are. But what this is for also for you to have your own money. Meet me at 5 o'clock at that address.
Very well. It's like, but
My
what,
love,
it's like, but
I'll
what
be
about,
waiting for you.
What about
I'm gonna
him?
give her a kiss on the lips. And then I say, I have to go. I have to save the Lord,
It's like,
the Lord of the manor.
it's like, please be careful.
And then when I'm climbing out the window, I'm gonna go like this.
I love this.
Maybe something.
Come on.
If I told you to fucking make a dex roll, he's like,
Yo, Lou.
okay.
Listen, all I gotta say is I got 2 to his 1 right now.
So back to you guys. You're conga lining towards the end. The guards now start lowering their spears. Like, oi, back away.
I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna point at them and I'll be like, why don't you join the conga line? Then I'm gonna start moving towards them. Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Dun,
So
dun,
the
dun,
one
dun,
nearest
dun,
to you,
dun.
which is on the
Hey.
left, he's like, I said back away. And he's adopting a more aggressive stance.
Okay. So what I do is I take out 2 gold and I throw it in his face. Then I'll be like dancing towards him. Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun,
makes
dun.
him confused, but he still has his spear in that
Okay, so
posture.
now in total, how much gold did I waste in total?
Dude, you've wasted like 100 gold. I don't know how you have any money right now.
It's
Well, I was
You've
giving-
given
how
away
many
at
people?
least 20 gold.
How many people?
At least,
Okay,
yeah.
so 25, yeah. So I'm down to there 20, 24 gold.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna throw 2 more gold in his face, and I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna continue dancing. Join us.
He looks
fun.
at his friends like they're both confused as to what's happening, but he still
I'm
hasn't
like,
he still
"Guys,
hasn't
come
moved
on,
because
fun.
of what you look like. So he's not relaxing. In fact, it's just getting a little bit more NYPD. Drop your weapon. You look like someone familiar. You fit the description type of position. And he's just like, I said, get away. And he raises it to. You can see he's raising it to get to strike you.
So I'm gonna tell the people, look what he's doing. He's messing the party up. Let's dance harder. And then I'm gonna continue dancing, and I'm gonna inch myself to the side of him while I'm dancing. How the people are reacting.
Okay, so they're
And Steve is still playing.
they're not necessarily directly behind you, but a couple of them, of the dozen or so, about a third of them, so that's 4, they back away because the guards are getting more and more aggressive. And the one on the right, he's moving closer. He's moving closer to you so you can see him in your peripheral. Narcissus, you
Okay.
can see both of them because you're like, din, din, din. It's a din, din, din. Just I can imagine you doing that that song from Desperado. Din, 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 din. All right, and so that leaves you with about 8 revelers. Those are the more drunk.
drunk.
Yeah, those are the ones who are a lot more drunk and whose inhibitions are not being swayed by a spear tip. But you're still clearly out in front. Are you gonna move? You can still
Okay.
move towards them.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna stop, but I'm getting ready just in case if they attack me.
Okay. So what they are actually? So we're gonna roll
Okay,
initiative.
so I'm gonna burn rage.
He's like, yeah. Ah!
That's dancing. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
it's an ish.
Yeah.
Damn it.
1 second here.
I got a 7. I keep forgetting. New. How you want to do it? Hit your token and then.
Yeah, you gotta
Touch
hit
your
the
token
button.
and
Okay.
then hit the initiative.
I
Just
don't
do
see
it.
But for now, for now, roll the 7.
All right.
Yeah, and I rolled a 9. I was wondering why I stopped showing up there.
Hold on.
I don't know why mine's coming up like that for different UI.
I already know what I'm gonna do. I try the stupidest shit ever. Let's see if it works. Yeah, you were right, Steve. They're gonna try to get rid of him and then put Jared in charge.
Okay, I don't know if it came up on this, but I'm doing this using the encounter builder to see if it works.
What, the initiative? It should work.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was doing it, I think I needed to use the
Hold on. Let me try this again.
needed to click on the token still.
Narcissus rolled a 9. And
I rolled a
she
7.
rolled a 7. All right, so give me 1 second. Because it's coming up a 12 and a. You know what it is? I didn't clear the encounter before. So just give me a sec. I want to make sure that we're doing this correctly. So I'm using the encounter builder from D&D Beyond, which has been a godsend. So you rolled a 10, Narcissus?
And I rolled
I rolled a
a
9.
7.
Oh, you rolled a 9? I'm sorry.
And I rolled a
9.12.
7.
He rolled
I
a
rolled a
straight 7.
7.
And you rolled a straight 7.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started. All right. So the first,
That's backwards, but
are you talking about on the turn order? No,
yeah, because I had the 9 and he had the 7.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So let's,
Yeah. It's,
let's
yeah.
fix that.
You can give it to him. I don't mind.
No,
I'll
no,
just
no.
hold my
that's
action until he goes anyway.
fine. All right. So let's fix this here. I want to do it right so that I know that I'm doing it right in the thingy. In the turn order. So let's fix that again. All right, there you go. They reorganized from highest to lowest.
Okay, so guard first attacks me.
Yeah.
Hello.
The first one that was attacking you. So let me fix this here. 9. Nope. Undo. All right. So the first one is attacking you with his spear. So he hit you with a 15. It's not at an advantage, but it is a +3. So he hits you with a 3, and I got to change that. So give me it's fine. It's the left one anyway. So he hits you for 3 points of damage. The next would be Narcissus.
I'm going to throw the
Hey,
beer
Luke.
at him.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna throw my keg of beer at him. At the
Okay.
one who hasn't acted yet.
Okay. So
I guess
it'll
that'd be,
do a point of damage and plus any strength bonus.
+1, I guess. I missed. Wow.
Horribly. Okay.
Wow.
So
That's just,
it's
wow.
the other guard that you were throwing it at, so it sails over his head. Now his attention, he ducks it and turns towards you because with that roll, he knows where it came from. He turns to you
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, you want some too?" He's gonna stab the shit out of you. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so Uklas, you're next.
Hey, Lou, I'm heading to the keep.
Okay. How many hit points do you have, Narcissus?
15.
All right, let me make sure that I put that in there.
I wish I had more. You heard me, right?
Yeah.
So I was turning it on and off, and I lose track.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay. So Ukla, what are you doing?
Okay, how close are they together?
They're not close at all.
Okay,
They
so what
both
I'm gonna
have
do
spears,
is-
so they're far apart. So they're
Okay,
each
so-
about 20 feet apart. So you're gonna
Yeah,
burn your
well-
rage immediately. You're like, ah! The people behind you. I'm gonna make one roll.
Well, do you scream when you rage?
Dude, what do you think you do?
I did a silent rage. I did.
He said a silent rage. So
It's gonna be my name of my rock band, Silent Rage.
He's gonna do like Terrence. He's like,
Oh, is there an auditory aspect to his rage? I mean, he could do it quietly. Technically, if there isn't like some kind of insane auditory thing that goes with it.
I don't know that it does or does not, and it doesn't specifically say it, but it doesn't fit with a barbarian to have a silent rage. When the guards strike out at you, the people behind you immediately start. They wise up to what's happening in terms of there's a fight, and they immediately turn and start running because they don't want any part of that. So, did you make your attack roll?
No, I was waiting for you to
All right.
finish.
So you take out your weapon and attack them because you didn't have it in your hand.
No, hold on. Give me a second, because I want to see how much a punch does.
Punch
It
is
does
just
1
is
point.
1 point plus your strength
What's your
bonus.
strength?
My strength is 6. So what I'm gonna do, Lou? I'm gonna fuck that. I'm fucking cleaving this dude.
All right. He's
Okay.
the fake reveling turns into a giant sword fight. He's just like, yeah, ah! So there's your rage right there. Make sure you click. Go on. Don't click anything first. I want to make sure you're doing this
Okay,
right
go.
because you have to
Oh,
have.
yeah. Okay.
You have
so
to click
said
on your
go
rage on your
to-
character sheet.
Okay, so go to extras, right? That's what you said.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I think it's extras.
I think it's features and traits.
Yeah, features and traits. That's what it is. Rage. Use 1 rage,
Correct.
and then what do I do? That's it, and then click off. I clicked it once.
Yep.
Uh,
And
okay.
that's it. That you have 2 rages for the day, I
of the
believe,
day.
and it lasts for 10 rounds. So you click that, and then you click your action.
Yeah. Damn.
24 pops.
Did you want to hit him?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm hitting them.
All right.
Oh,
so you
I
did
was joking.
10 points of damage.
Plus, it's 2 per the rage, plus 1 for the sword. Does it add that?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
It did 4 plus 2, and then another plus 4.
Bro, listen, right now, we have an idea that these guards are holding something back from happening in the house. So we need to get in there as fast as we can.
Okay.
I just hope the rest of the town sees it that way.
All right. So you, so you're like, ah! Ah! A huge spout of blood comes out of him. He's not dead yet, but you seem to have inflicted quite a bit of punishment on him. So that takes us to
Guard number 2.
this guy here. So the guard
Roll-
number 2.
Roll the CVP times so.
He's coming. He's coming after you, Narcissus. All right, so he hit you with a 20. So it was.
That's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt. Now, just give me 1 second. I need multiple screens up here.
The natural 20?
It's a natural 20.
Yep, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You heard.
So he sees his friend, and he gets cleaved. So he's like taking this extra seriously, and he's using both hands. So it would be the 11 points of damage. This is,
Okey-dokey.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
this coming up? That's weird. Hit points. Your hit points aren't coming up on this thing, but you're taking it off, right?
Yeah, I got 4 left.
All right, so you're just like, holy shit. Ah! He literally runs you through as he stabs right through you. We're going to go back to the top of the order, and the one with the 1 hit point, he's just like, and he's going to try to he's going to try to stab you with his spear. Ukla as
You got
his,
any negatives?
no, there's no negatives.
Yeah.
Okay, and he hits you with a 19, and he does 4 points because it's the
Okay,
it's
so
the
I'll take
right.
2.
So you take 2 points. Make sure you take it off your character sheet, please.
Okay, so I
And
took 3 points in total.
was it 3 points?
Yeah, it was the run was it was 3.
Okay. So he's stabbing at you, and the blade tip is just piercing your flesh. You're next. I mean, Narcissus is next. Excuse me.
Narcissus is next.
So his spear went in you, pulled out, and you're just like, why is there so much blood coming out of me? He still has the reach with the spear, so you know.
I'm going to attack him with my daggers.
He's
I'm
like,
using 2. Yeah, daggers.
Nope.
No, you miss both times. In fact,
Yep.
so he's like, he's just ducking, using his weapon as cover as you're coming into attack. So we're now at Ukla.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
18. So 9 points of damage is down.
With the final swing of with the final stroke of your blade, you cut him down hard. This is 9 damage.
Now I'm
He
going
goes
towards
down.
the guy that's attacking Steve.
All right, and he's again. He see it. Hold on a second. Let's see. So once you practically cleave his buddy in two, he turns and he sees that happening, and he's like, "Please, master, no, mercy!" He's back. He still has his weapon,
I'm gonna
but
tell
he's
him,
backing
Let
up.
us in now. Let us in now. We know what's going on.
He's like, he reaches for his belt purse and he throws the key,
Oh,
the key ring on the
any
ground.
Stupid move and I'll cleave you. You coming with us? Come on, open up the gate now.
No, he's not opening up the gate, but roll intimidation.
Oh my God, I better roll good because I was suck when it comes down to intimidating people, man. I'm like the only barbarian that cannot intimidate nobody. Intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation.
Okay. Smile, Poppy.
I'll give you an advantage on this,
Oh, he got it.
but you don't need it.
17 pops.
So he's like, when he threw the keys down and you're like, "You're coming with us," he's like, of course, please. And he grabs the key ring and he runs. He still has his pole arm in his hands, and he's like, "1,000 pardons," as he passes you, Narcissus. He's like, "I'm so sorry." He's just looking at his friend.
In there?
Huh?
Who's in there and where they at? Who's in there and where they at?
It's like, there were riders. I don't know where they are. He's like, they came to see the Lord. We were told to allow them. He's like, we were told to let them in. And as he
come on,
puts in the
take us
key
to
and
it
turns
now,
it, and he swings the door inward.
Okay, and I'll be like, come on, you go first. And I tell him, I'm behind you. If you do anything wrong, I see this big sword, and you see what I did to your friend. So imagine what I'm going to do to you. Let's go.
And I'm gonna drag the other body with us.
Thank you. Good, Steve, because I was going to leave the other body out there. So we go in.
Okay. Durzo, you're coming up. You're running up. And when you get to the gates are wide open. You see a huge pool of blood and a crowd gathering on the outside of the manor gate. Still on mute.
We're not gonna relive.
I'm gonna ask the people what happened.
It's like intruders. It's like these assassins that come to kill the Lord.
Oh my Lord.
It's
All
like
right,
someone.
let me go
it's
see
like
what-
you can hear. A bunch of people like, "Where are the garrison guards? Someone find them. There should be more here."
I'm gonna go and check and see what's going on.
Okay.
Go get help. I'm gonna run inside with Felix.
Okay.
Come on, Stinky.
So as Felix runs by the blood, he's like, "So much." It's like-
You see what happens? You see what happens when you do things wrong?
So he's just like, "Yes, I see what happens when they do things wrong."
That's most likely Master who did that.
It's like, "That's Master's blood." And he's just like,
No.
turns around, he runs away now. He's like, me.
I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow in his ass.
He just wants someone more butt cheeks than you.
All right. So you're running up. You guys had got to the front of the manor. You can see the 4 horses. They're tied up, and there are a couple of lights at the top. It's 2.5 stories with the roof. So at the very, very top, there's just 2 small windows at the very front that indicate that it's either in the attic or on what would be a 3rd floor, a 3rd story. That those are the only 2 of the windows that have a brighter lighting than all the other ambient lights that's in the manor. The door is slightly ajar, and there's no one in this courtyard.
Okay, so we're gonna continue walking in with the guy. I have my
I'm
sword poked on the guy's back, so if he does something wrong, I'm gonna string him through.
Okay.
I'm going to the horses,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna cut them loose, and I'm gonna tell the horses to run.
Okay. So I was looking into it. Your speak with animals is only for snakes, is it not?
No. I
Oh,
got
you-
beat speak
Oh,
from
you got
my
bee speak.
from my Patreon.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. All
Well,
right.
I can befriend snakes.
Mm-hmm.
I can befriend snakes, but
Okay.
I can speak to any animal.
Okay. So
I
they.
can put it up if you want to see it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Now, once you're gonna take all their barding off.
Yeah.
Okay. That takes you a while. You are still
No,
in.
I'm not taking it off. I'm cutting it off.
Okay, but they're leather, so it's gonna take you a minute or 2.
No, forget about that. We
Okay.
don't got no time.
The
Come on.
other thing I'm going to remind you of, you are severely hurt. You're
Yeah, I
not.
know.
There's no blood loss, but just keep that in mind.
I got a whole 4 hit points. That's why I'm cutting the horses loose.
All right, so that means Ukla, you cut in with the guard, and he's scared witless. He still has a spear in his hand. He's just like you walk in, and the first thing you notice is there is what would like a domo, like a major domo. He's lying at the foot of a large staircase. It sweeps the front of the manor. There's 2 parlors to the right and to the left. You don't see anyone in either, but there are small oil lanterns that are lighting up everywhere. There's a huge chandelier that's right above this threshold, and that person, his throat is cut to the point where his head is at an angle. So they almost cut it off, is what I'm saying. And there's a huge pool of blood at the foot of the stairs. So he's like, by the gods.
Like, take me to where the guy's at now.
I don't know. I swear.
I poke him with the sword. Poke him with the.
He's just like, he's like,
better
it's like
keep
you can
moving.
kill me
You
if you
better
want.
find them.
I don't know. No.
Okay, so-
no.
That's fine. So I'm gonna tell him.
That's
listen,
not fine. That's
Ah,
not
yes, it
fine
is
at all.
because we want them to know that we're here. So don't worry about it. We got
It's like,
this.
please. It's
I'm
like,
gonna tell.
please.
I'm gonna tell the guy. Go towards the captains. They're here to kill the. Who's up here? The mayor,
The Lord.
governor, the Lord. They're here to kill the Lord. Obviously, I didn't do this, so whoever did this, we're gonna take care of it. So you need to get out of here now.
He's like, yes, of course. Anything you say, and he runs right past you guys. And he runs right past you and past and Narcissus. You see the guard running out, and down the courtyard and out and towards the threshold. But as he's running towards the gate, you can see Durzo. He's making his way forward.
So Durzo's coming.
Mm-hmm. With
No, I
with
tell
a
Luke,
small
like,
with a
Durzo's
small
coming.
little with
No, I'm
Felix.
already going in. You are.
Yeah,
like,
he's
couple
already
things, I went
inside.
in.
So, like I said, I cut the horses loose and tell them to go to
Okay.
run.
So you
Then I
guys
run
coming
up-
up the you guys coming up you're coming up the walkway to the house. You see a frantic guard, and he's still holding his pole arm. He's like, and he runs right past you. Now you can hear the horses, and they're barreling towards you. You literally have to jump out of the way because these are 500-600 pound beasts just barreling through as they run out. You can see Durzo. Not Durzo. I'm sorry. You can see Narcissus. He's holding. He has blood covering a wound that he has his hand over. You're muted.
I'm gonna cure wounds on him.
Okay. Make sure you expend the spell slot and make the roll.
Yes, I know.
Please roll high.
And it's enough to close the wound, but you get the 2 back.
At this point, I'm gonna cast. Armor of Agath. Yeah,
How long does it last?
an hour.
Okay. As it increases your
5 temporary hit points.
Okay. So you feel a lot better than you did a minute ago.
So I'm gonna pull my bow out, put an
Nice.
arrow in it.
You need a cup
Ready
of
for
water.
action.
That's weird. Okay.
Huh?
No, you need a cup of water as part of its components.
Yeah, but I got a crystal, so I don't need it.
Okay. All right.
I got an arcane focus.
All right. Now.
I'm gonna run up. Now we'll go after Ukla.
All right. So you guys go in. Ukla. This all takes place simultaneously. So you make a decision on what you're doing. You let the guard go. He's on his way out. Narcissus is in the process of cutting the horses loose. That gives you an opportunity to make an action or hold it while waiting for them. But if you do that, then you're wasting at least 30 seconds to a minute.
I'm gonna start
standing in
going
the
up
threshold.
towards the light was at?
Mhm.
The light was at?
Well, you're going up. You don't know where the light is at because this place isn't dark. There is lighting. It's muted. It's low, but and you go past the blood. You go up the stairs. It goes to the left and to the right. That's the spiral. So
Why do I hear anything?
you don't hear anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna start going. Any light on the floor, anything like that? Any indication of light on the doors or anything like that? That I
All
can
right.
see?
So you left or right as you go up the stairs.
I'm gonna. Can I look in both directions
You
before
you
I,
can
before I
you
make
can
a
look.
decision?
Yeah, it leads to the same landing, but on either side of the hallways. So
So
there's
since I'm low. Hold on. If I'm low, like if I'm coming up like this towards
Yeah.
the stairs and I'm low, I'm gonna look on both directions. If the doors are closed, to see if there's any light coming from under the door.
right. So as you're running up and looking behind you to get a vantage point on either side. On both landings, there's no at the main landing. There's no door. It's just a huge mural that the Lord has painted right there. Some seats, a table, and it has a candelabra that's lit. To the left and to the right are hallways that you don't have an angle to see any doors.
Okay, so I'll go towards the left.
Okay.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my sword and I'm scrape it on the wall.
Oh.
As an indication where I went. In other words, to let them know.
Okay. Yeah, doing that is fine. The problem is you've never done it before, so there's no way for them to know that that's you.
Okay,
But
so I'm gonna.
that's
so
fine.
this is
So
what
you're scraping it, and when you finally come in, you can hear that ending of his scraping against the wall as he's running up the stairs. You can hear him going up the stairs because he's big. See the body, the blood. Durzo, you're able to see Ukla's tracks as he's going as they go up the stairs. With your passive perception, you're able to see that quite easily. And same thing for you, Narcissus. You guys both see his giant boot prints as they're going up the stairs.
I see the body, right?
You see the body, yes.
Can I determine how he died?
His throat was cut.
Okay.
Nearly to the back of his neck.
Okay. All right. So walk in, run, silently.
Okay. What do you do? You're just walking into Narcissus. Are you guys examining?
Just follow him.
All right. Are you guys examining anything, or
I'm
just going up the
looking for-
stairs?
Scoping the area out. See if any movement, anything.
Okay.
Crazy Ivans.
Okay. And Felix is like, oh, so much blood. Oh. It's just like, he also sees. He's like, I see Master's tracks. They go up the stairs. Should we follow?
I'm gonna tell Felix, you have to be very quiet. The enemy is here.
So he covers his mouth with both his hands, and he nods.
Listen, if you hear anything or notice anything, you do have to let us know.
Okay. And
the last thing we want is for Felix to be harmed.
He reaches under and takes out both of the nice shiny daggers that you bought him, and
use the crossbow so you don't have to get close up.
He pulls out the crossbow. He doesn't. As a matter of fact, he doesn't have the crossbow because it was on his horse. That's a big unwieldy thing for him. So he has his daggers.
The hand crossbow was big for him?
Wait, I thought you got him a regular crossbow.
No, it was a hand crossbow.
Oh, okay. So he's
a pistol.
He's like, but this is one weapon. Felix. He's like, Felix does not know how to. Felix knows how to use it, but he's like.
He's just like, he puts one of the daggers away, he takes out the crossbow, and he has the other dagger in his hand. He's like,
okay, come on.
All right. Ukla, you get to the top of the left side. Down that hall, you can see a ladder going into what would be the attic. On the other side, to the right, at the end of the hall, there is one room that's lit. That has a light underneath the door frame, but every other room, there's at least 6 rooms on both sides. The one room to the right that's lit, and then the far left hallway. In total, this is 100 feet in width. Excuse me. So from the center is 50 left and 50 right. So you're on the left hand side, so that's about 70 feet to the right. To the end, and as I say, 70, and about 30 feet to the left.
Is the attic door open?
From your vantage point, you can see that the wood door to the attic is open. Yes, and there's a ladder.
So yeah, because usually the ladder comes down from the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna start going up.
You're gonna make that way. All right. All right, I need to take a quick break so I can go to the restroom. You guys get some a drink, and everybody just stay tuned. I can't hold it anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, I appreciate it because I need to go too.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. You know, I totally forgot. With all these screens, I keep forgetting about making, putting in the theme music for today. And the theme music for today should be here. And there we go. No, that's not it. Let's go find the one that's more appropriate. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Ukla. So Ukla, you get to the bottom of the stairs, and all you can hear is,
Where is it? Where are you hiding it? They will die if you don't give it to me.
Talking to me?
no, it's coming from this.
Oh, I was about to- I
The
was about
stairs
to say,
above you.
He's looking down. Where is it? So yo, I start.
Roll stealth, please.
I suck at that. I think I don't even have it.
Gee, there's a lot of things you can't do, huh?
Okay. You
Hey,
go up.
hey, I can swing a sword.
As you go up, and here's the thing: you can't have your sword in your hand while you're climbing these stairs because it's a
No, I
great
know
sword.
that. No,
Okay,
yeah,
just
I
want
know,
to
I
make
know.
sure you say I have a sword in my hand. No, you don't.
No. In other words, he said that there's a lot of things I can't do,
Yeah.
but I said I could.
You can cleave, which you
Yeah.
did. You did. You cleaved that poor guy who was just doing his job. Unbelievable. Well, when you get to the ladder, you climb, and just as you start climbing up, you hear the wood creaks really loud under your weight. All you hear is, "Who's that?"
Find that noise and eliminate it.
And you can hear footsteps coming your way.
Would I be able to make it up before the guy comes to the stairs?
Make a dexterity check, and yeah, it would be a dex check. And I'll tell you what the difficulty is going to be against their dexterity, but I won't tell you what it is. Just make a roll, please.
Okay, so what do I do? I roll my dex attribute?
Roll your
or-
dex
or-
attribute. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You get to the top of the stairs just as the first one. Once you pop up, and you see two of those cloaked hooded figures coming in your direction. They both have one has a rapier, the other one has a really sharp. It looks like a super sharp short sword, and they're coming in your direction. They both stop.
Lou.
The first one stops, and he gets into an offensive stance because this big brute in freaking furs is like, "Hey, what are you doing up here?" Because that's what you're doing. I mean, you get to the top of the stairs. They both stop, and they immediately adapt defensive positions in order to engage you. So, what are you doing?
Nah, what I wanted to do was I wanted to peek up and then wait till they come and try to grab their legs and take one of them down with me. That's what I wanted to. That's what I was gonna try to do.
So here's how you're going to be able to do that moving forward. Tell me the entirety of your action.
Oh, okay.
Because
No,
you
he's
said
right,
I'm
he's
going to
right.
rush up and see if I
he's
get
right,
there
he's right,
before
he's
you
right,
get to the
because-
stairs.
yeah. No. Hold on. You misunderstood my question. What I was gonna do is, if I wasn't be able to make it up, I was gonna come down. But if I was able to make it up, I was gonna wait there.
Yeah, but those are
with
those
my
are two
sword,
those are
and then
two
when they
separate.
peek up, I was gonna-
Everywhere you look at it, that's two separate actions. Now, if
Okay,
you're going to tell
okay.
me one contiguous
No,
action,
next time.
Yeah.
Next time I know.
this
okay,
is.
so
I'm going to tell this to
let's-
every player in every one of my games, and I've been trying to get through to people. Walk me through everything so that everyone understands what your thought process is. And I can tell you if you do it or not, and maybe give you some sort of a bonus to that roll. You know what I'm saying? Or a
Kenny,
negative.
hold on, the music a little
Yeah,
bit.
don't tell me what to
Hold
do.
on. Come on, boss. Just a lot. Okay, you ready?
All right, give me a second.
Come on, papi.
Let me lower this. Oh. There we go.
Too bad.
Okay.
Too bad. That's the only 20 you're gonna get the rest of the night.
Right.
Fuck it, as long as I got 120.
All right, just give me a sec here.
It'd been even better if you'd click on your token first.
Yeah, as usual. All right, so I'm going to put a hold on that for a second here.
Lewis, do I notice if Narcissus is really hurt?
Nigga, I can tell you I'm really hurt.
You could.
I don't need you to tell me. I'm not going to ask you. I just
would
want to
need
know by
You would
by-
need to roll your
could-
your medicine skill.
You could tell by the limp.
But you could tell by the tears coming down his eyes.
by me holding my
alligator tears. You mean the alligator tears?
Yeah, you can. Oh, okay, I get it now. I'm like, wait, yeah, I get it. Because he's the auntie. All right, hold on a second.
Oh man.
So you know what, Lou? I'm gonna do another cure wounds on him.
You're gonna spend it. So you would. Okay.
Yeah,
That means you're gonna have to stop to do that. And
yeah.
just give me a
I'm
second.
gonna grab his arm. I'm gonna point my finger to my mouth, not to make no noise, and I'm gonna do it one more time.
I really hate this die roller.
You lost 11, and you got 4. You got kind of like 9 back, because I know that 5 is temporary.
I got 8 hit points total now. Out of 15. And then the 5 extra. At least I won't. Well, no, that's still one shot. I'm still gonna die if I get hit.
What I am gonna say is, Narcissus, whatever combat we get in, let's try to use range. Let's attack from far.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
So you gained all those hit points back?
I came back. I have 8 total left.
Okay.
And I got 5 temporary.
So here's what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure that I do this correctly, and we're going to stop it here because I got to build this encounter. I want to do it right. I'm going to do it with a map as well so that you guys know positioning, and then we can pick this up right away. Ukla, you will be able to keep that 20. You're going to keep that 20 for your initiative right at the gate. It'll be the first unless they match the 20, and then there's the Dex tiebreaker. So we're going to pick this up the next time we play. From my understanding, we'll see about doing it on Sunday. Schedules may interfere with that, but at a minimum, we'll be back here either Sunday or next Wednesday to pick this action up. And I hope everybody had fun. This was fun for me. We have some serious Romeo action going on in here, and I hope I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. For myself, I am the DM. My name is Lewis. We have Durzo, Ukla, Narcissus. We bid you a fond farewell.